Welcome to Mystic Divine Love 2020. My name is Sonia. Thank you for checking in. This is an Aries energy love reading for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Welcome to my new subscribers and to my new viewers. Thank you all for checking in. I hope you're all doing well. If you're new to my channel, I highly suggest you look into the playlist. The playlist will help you understand your twin flame journey and your twin flame connection. I also offer programs that will help you understand your upbringing and your twin flame journey and your twin flame connection. The purpose of you being a twin flame is to heal those inner wounds that you're carrying within yourself that are stopping you from being in your truth due to your upbringing. And you're here to understand that you are a manifester of your life, that you're here to lead and teach all humanity to find this within themselves. This is the purpose of you being a twin flame. So this twin flame journey is serious. It is needed for you to take it serious and not to put the attention in your person for that fulfillment that you lack for yourself. And this is what these programs offer you. They offer you the inner healing, self-love, and self-fulfillment that you've always sought outside of yourself. So now we'll be going into Divine Masculine and then into Divine Feminine. Here we got the 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and 7 of Wands. So this Divine Masculine is wanting the whole package, the full fulfillment. He's putting a stop to those burdens that have stopped him from going towards his own passion. And Source is leading the way to this new beginning, to this new happiness. That he can only see it in you. This passion that he's feeling for you is guiding him to finding himself. He's tapping into his emotions and connecting dots to how his decisions has affected his current situation. Recognizing that these burdens that he's been carrying by following orders from others and being loyal to situations that don't serve him only held him back from coming victorious and having this wish fulfillment. Okay, he's recognized that he's given into these situations. He's been trying to work and balance things out in his situation. But now is the time for him to recognize his own worth and put in the effort in what he wants, in what he wants to achieve for himself, by being in his truth to himself and to people around him, putting out boundaries and connecting with his higher self. He's working and releasing all those rooted beliefs, his upbringing, and giving out to situations that don't serve him. Now he's focused in being stable for himself and connecting with his higher self to guide him into what actions he needs to take at this time. Now he's looking ahead into achieving this. But first he's needing to release these burdens and work, putting out boundaries and feeling his emotions, going within his heart space and speaking his truth. This is one of the steps that he still needs to accomplish for himself before coming towards you, before coming in communication with you. Okay, so he's come to realize the burdens that are still in the way. And Source is there to guide him and to help him tap into his heart space and into his emotions. Because he thinks of you. He recognizes who you are. He's not speaking to you about this. And he is wary if you will accept him when he comes. But it's having trust that the changes that he's making in his life will guide him into your arms, into your presence. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, the Hierophant. Yeah, he's looking at the burdens, the deception that's around him that he needs to release. And this is one of the blocks that is stopping him from being in his truth, into achieving this fulfillment that he's seeking for. Okay, this is Divine Masculine. So look into what burdens you're carrying in your life, Divine Feminine. What blocks are you going through? These blocks are stopping you from finding your true self, finding that strength to take action. Because the masculine always mirrors to us to what we're holding back on. We both want the same thing, but that's just in our heart space, in our thought. But how are we going to take the actions towards achieving that fulfillment? It's by recognizing what the blocks are, what ones we are carrying within. When I talk about burdens, is the burdens that we have within ourselves, because we can speak our truth to people and situations that are stopping us in the physical realm, but we also have burdens and wounds within us. That's why it's important to purely focus in oneself to get that strength to speak your truth in the physical realm. So the Six of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Death card. Yeah, time to put death to things that don't serve us and to remove that mask so that we can be in our truth and release that deception of our perception. This is the time of taking action and building our foundation. You're holding the passion, the connection here, and you are listening to Source but still focused in the third party situation. And those rooted, because of those rooted beliefs that are ingrained within you. But the truth is within you. And the answers are in your root chakra. You might want to go into the Kundalini meditation. The Kundalini meditation is in the Twin Flame Union program. And those inner child wounds. If you want more understanding of the inner child wounds in the Twin Flame Master program, you will have that. You will have that clarity. Yeah, you're having a hard time speaking your truth and being in your truth. And this is what you need to put a death to. because that's a block. That's deception from your part. By not going within, by not wanting to understand what you've been through and what's stopping you from having this wish fulfillment. Because you and your person were born as a twin flame, your contract is already written. Everything that you've experienced until now, you've experienced it for a reason, to learn something from it. There's nothing that you could have changed. Now is the time for you to heal those wounds. Now is the time for you to go within and to be committed to your twin flame journey. Your person is here to do the same now in the Aquarius age. So there's no point in putting your focus in your person if there's no communication, if there's no connection, if there's no communication, or you're not able to be open to your person about what you want and desire. Is those wounds that are stopping you from speaking your truth, putting out boundaries. And you can only achieve this strength within you to be in your truth is by understanding who you are, what your blocks are, what your wounds are, facing them and not neglecting them, because you've been neglected as a child and you keep neglecting it by not putting the focus in yourself. Okay, you won't be in union with yourself. By being in union with yourself means being fulfilled within yourself, being okay with yourself, being okay if your person is not coming towards you, because you have the whole focus in yourself. Now that's the only way for you to move forward. You already know your counterpart is your twin flame. You already know you're the twin flame. You're the leader in this, in your journey. And you're here to do more than just to expect your person to come towards you. That's an expectation that you need to release. We are all free sovereign beings. We're born free sovereign beings. But the imposed beliefs, our upbringing, put us in this box of labels and illusion and not truth of who we are, because they didn't accept who we were as children. They stopped us from speaking our truth. And it's not them to blame. As I said, this is the contract as a twin flame, to go through all of those experiences. But now is the time for you to understand what you've been through and to come out of that belief. What you've experienced is not who you are, but you're here to get out of it, to find the truth of who you are. Alright, so invest in yourself. This is the time to build your foundation, your stable foundation for incoming years. If you're afraid of anything, why are you afraid? Ask yourself, why are you afraid of taking action? Why are you afraid of being in your truth? That has nothing to do with anybody else but you. What burdens are you carrying within? So it's time to put a death to that, an end. And just focus in yourself. Go for your passion. What is your passion? Your person? Start communicating with him, despite of what he's doing, where he's at, despite of his situation. But knowing that you are the twin flame. You're here to work within yourself. So I hope this reading served you well. Thank you for checking in, and see you next time.